Hello. Time to set up the stream. We have about 6 minutes to go before I officially start the stream. However, I am just busy setting up a few things up. So it looks like we are live on YouTube and we are live on Twitch, which is great. Let me go to my stream manager to see everything, whether everything is loading up properly. And it seems just fine. Beautiful. So let's take a look at my YouTube. That's perfect. We have my Discord running. It's still empty. I will eventually fill something out in there. I just hadn't had the time because outside my computer world, there's real world. In my real world, I'm doing a lot of work. I'm installing hardwood flooring, which is a lot of fun. If you haven't done that before, I found it incredibly satisfying to use a floor nailer and hammering the planks into the perfect location. It feels like a little bit, if you were to mix Tetris and I don't know, those carnival games where you have a hammer and you smack it right at the puck to see how high it goes. It's basically Tetris plus that. So it both satisfies my intellectual, needs, as in the puzzle gaming, and of course my yearning for violence, which comes into swinging a hammer against the nailer. It's an absolute fun little thing. And when it comes to more blue collar work things, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. There's a couple things I can do. One thing that I absolutely hate doing is anything plumbing related, but smacking wooden planks into each other, I can do that all day. I find it very satisfying. What is really cool too is that occasionally when you smack them in, sparks emerge, and I feel like it is like a multiplier. A little bit like in Guitar Hero when you when you're on a streak and suddenly you lift up the guitar and like things go crazy. This is what it feels like. Kind of like a video game in real life. Well, we have 3 minutes, but we might as well go over our progress in the UEFN. And we're gonna start out at the very beginning. This will effectively be our intro scene. We have a complete duplicate. Actually, it's more of a cut-down version of the castle right here. And this castle basically serves as a, as a duplicate to this. I separated it out in the game. This is what first-time players are gonna play. And for them to get that first feeling of success and such, right? I give them a nice big weapon and they just fight through it until at the very end when they get taken down by this little guy. I forgot what games do that. I think the newest, not the newest Fallout game, I think Fallout 4 has something very similar where you can get heavy weaponry very early. I'm not sure how satisfying it is in Fallout, in Fallout 4, because I feel like back in the older games, when you get a power armor, it was something that you truly earned, especially in Fallout 1, you see the armor in the box art, and you may play like 10, 15, 20 hours in, and then you get the power armor, while in Fallout 4 you get it right away with a heavy weapon. But I've seen this concept. Oh, there was one more game that did that. It was Castlevania Symphony. I believe it was Symphony of the Night, where you start out with this fully buffed out character. Not Dracula, quite the opposite. Dracula's son. And you just smack yourself through the beginning of the land. Kind of have and you're by far the strongest person out there. And then, of course, all your power goes away and you start off from a lower position. And that's kind of the feel that I want to do in this game, where you feel you get the taste of what this game is about, and before you go into the hub world, which just happens to be the village here. I find that a lot of islands immediately put you in the hub world, or the village, or the peace area where you start off, and oftentimes I find that you're placed in there and it's up to you to find out what the game is all about. And especially as a brand new game, brand new genre, unproven game developer or unproven Fortnite creator, if I were to do the same thing, I don't know whether it would be it wouldn't be, I don't think it would be well received. Well, it is 11 o'clock. One note for today's stream, it might be a little bit more of a shorter one. I'm gonna shoot for noon, but it may be a little bit of a shorter one today, because literally as of now I'm recording that with a sweaty t-shirt, because I have been carrying a lot of boxes and such, and you know, I'm preparing my office now to have hardwood floors, which, as you can imagine, when you whip out 20-year-old carpet, and it's dirty work, but it is honest work. All right. So let's start with the game. I think we left off with the dialogue options. In the game, using the AI version of the GTD. Just to remind everybody what I do. Oh, one thing I forgot. I knew I forgot something, and the thing that I forgot is I need to put my chat up. So let's log in right now. I knew I forgot something. Let's go. Just in case there's no comments. Perfect. Alright, that's fine. I am gonna put in... Okay, perfect. Oh, it wants me to log in. Alright. Authorize. I notice it does it sometimes. Okay, perfect. The question is, do I even bother with YouTube? Nah. I don't think YouTube is that important. But then again, what kind of user would it be if I don't include YouTube? Alright, fine. Here we go. Continue. Here we go. And am I in? It's still working. Maybe eventually it will work. Oh, it didn't work. I'm considering stop streaming in YouTube, because I find a lot more success in Twitch than compared to YouTube. I'm probably gonna do YouTube whenever I get some real videos content out. I'm still debating whether that's even a good idea or just a gigantic waste of time. When it comes to editing YouTube videos, I know that one thing that I still have to do is a trailer for the game to promote it. For that, I'm definitely gonna use YouTube. But when it comes to chatting, nah, don't need that. Okay, there was a couple of things that I wanted to do in this room. I wanted to actually do the dialogue thing, but there's actually one thing that I wanted to do with this room in particular. I want to have some floating islands that pop in. Whenever you get into a mutator zone, you pop in, suddenly these island dynamically pop in, and imagine a sound effect like a like an interdimensional travel type of deal, and you have these miniature islands with an enemy that is on top that you have to defeat. Now these will act as a platformer to get into the final throne room, which happened to be this. Oh my goodness, okay. There has always been a logical issue when it comes to the elevator, when it comes to the area. For instance, it's just a room, right? How do you get into this throne room to begin with? I think I'm just gonna build an elevator that goes right here. Then of course the next question comes: wouldn't it make much more sense if the throne room would face this way, because that's how you get to the room? It's a valid question. Actually, you know what? I'm not exactly sure, but I have an idea for something. Hear me out. If I create a hallway, the idea is forcing the line of sight of the player, right? So the player gets there, jumps right here, and then goes around here, and then turns around, and that way the player faces the throne room. The only problem with that is it makes it kind of less imposing. We're talking only about 1, 2, 3 layers in. Do I want to do this? I don't know yet. Anyway, that was not the mission anyway. I was meaning to do the islands. So, I could be wrong. Oh, there it is. Kevin destroyed Island. Or I could simply go right here into Fortnite and type in island. Let's see what I can find there. Okay, here we go. You get a couple of floating islands. We have this in addition to other ones, so I'm gonna put this in. But instead of the full size, I'm gonna shrink it down to 100-fold, which is 0.01. 0.01. 0.01. Might be a little bit too small though. Oh yeah, it's definitely too small. 0.1 is fine. Yeah, 0.1 is 10-fold. Yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, yeah, that's much better, except I'm probably gonna change this to 2.2 to make it a little bit more narrower and adjust the lightning. These are gonna float up and down, you know. They're gonna pop in out of nowhere and then float a little up and down. And it's gonna be kind of like a platformer to get into this room. I think maybe gameplay-wise, maybe I should create a stairways going down, but the problem is it has been destroyed, right? This could be a alternative way of dealing with this issue. Or it's gonna be something where blocks come up like that. Boom, 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 boom. That would be really cool too. Like, for instance, if I had this and here we go. It pops up like that. You know. That would be really cool too, where you have like a dynamic stair. The only thing I want to find out... Oh, that's the only problem. The anchor point is in the middle and not on the bottom. If it were on the bottom, it could work perfectly. But unfortunately it's not. I don't think it's a big deal. Well, we got one platform. I'm gonna use 3 of those. One. Make this one a little bit differently. Tiny bit smaller. 0.3. 0.3. Then I'm gonna change up. I'm gonna add a couple more islands with a little bit of a different shape. Like this one, except let's pull down the size to 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Yeah, this is good. Interesting enough, this one doesn't seem to have a light. This is a good question to bring up. Do I even want them lit up? Because right now it's a little extreme with the light. I think I may cut the light down. Same thing here. Put this on 1. And I'm gonna... How many total floating things should I have? Ooh, what would be really cool is if... I found this VFX thing, right? Under devices, the VFX spawner, and underneath there's something called floating rocks. And I'm gonna press G real quick to enable all the invisible island items. And I'm putting this right here, but I'm gonna call this floating rocks. Where was it? Here we go. That is pretty cool. So you have like this interdimensional field in the main area. The only question now is how far does the floating rocks extend? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. You know, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I think I can live with the fact that some of these will ultimately be overlapping. And I don't see anything that allows me to change the size of it. And frankly, I'm too lazy to create a brand new rocks. So this is it. But I think with the combination of this is definitely gonna give this outer space sci-fi look. Like as if we, from a different dimension, like we summoned stuff from space into the real world. Which reminds me a little bit like, you know, I always go back to Half-Life. But yeah, the sand levels, you know, sometimes you see, especially in Half-Life Alyx, which is a fantastic game if you haven't played that yet. You see Sen, the planet Sen, kind of encroaching onto Earth, and it kind of has this kind of feel to it. But just sort of shit and giggles, let's see if there's any other type of rocks or type of things available. Embers, maybe? No, I mean, embers are cool. I love embers. Oh, embers are great. Let's see what they look like on the fire area. Alright, I think I just lost my guy right here. VFX. This must have been the last. No. Oh, never mind, it's 11, okay. Oh, did I just move something completely random just now? this is what it would look like. Yeah, I'm not hating this. I mean, this is a lot of atmosphere right here. You know, if anything, if there's any redeeming value in this game, it's definitely atmosphere. You know, if this were a role-playing game, I think quite a few attribute points would be put into. I would have probably put. Oh, that is flying space rocks or floating space rocks. Oh, that was again one of those my typical incomplete thoughts. If my game had RPG role-playing attribute points, I think I think my game had quite a few attributes put into atmosphere, because that's really what I was working on mostly. Just like a crazy, awesome experience. Yeah, that's cool. You see these rocks floating. But do I want floating or do I want flying space rocks? Yeah, I don't even see the flying space rocks, to be honest. I thought there was something different as well, but I cannot seem to find it. So I'm gonna just do floating space rocks. And of course they will be only enabled when all of this gets enabled. So it's gonna be when you first enter this room, there will be nothing, but eventually, you know, you get space rocks. I want to give it 3 different ways to get into that area, into the throne room. Option number 1 would be the alien nanites upgrade. You throw it and then you float upwards, which I think would be really cool. The second option would be to jump through the like a platformer, and thankfully Fortnite has pretty decent platforming, so it's not going to be a total disaster. So this is number 2, and I think a third one, now that I'm thinking about it, I really want to have a column emerge from the lava that act like a bunch of stairs right here. I think this would look so freaking cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna go to content. I'm gonna click this, Fortnite, and let's find some columns. I could let's see what the underworld has to offer in that. Not much, surprisingly. Underworld. And I'm gonna put this on. It has these columns, but they're not the right ones I'm looking for. I'm looking for some Greek-like columns. I would be highly surprised if this didn't have Greek columns. But there oh, wait. I saw something interesting. Sun wall. I'm gonna pop this in. What does it look like? Alright, the only problem is that the anchor point is up there. But what if we instead of 1, we do -1? Aha! So, this is gonna be cool. So this is... And, oh, perfect. The room is perfectly made for that. So you have this. And the idea is that... I also want to have it a little bit more narrow. So 0.5 is fine. And the idea is that... you know, let me put this on scale. It goes up and down. Boom, you know, it goes up, down, and creates a stairways into the throne room. Because that way, the player is facing the throne room. Of course, the throne room needs an elaborate carpet and such, and I may have to include a stair. A little bit of a stair. Now, I'm still debating which throne I should use. Should I use this guy? Or should I use this from the last, last chapter? I mean, that one is pretty badass too. So I don't know yet. I am gonna try. Hold on. Let's see what we have available here. Unfortunately, for the animation to work properly, actually, I could make it okay. One thing that I could do is I could do bottom top. So this is gonna be a static size, and I just can make the middle part grow. That'd be one option. Or I can. Wow, this is cool. Let's see what this looks like. And this one has it. Oh yeah, this is perfect. I can just do this. Shrink it down. And I put this 0.5, 0.5. And I can put this 0.1. And you can see it just go up, 0.5. I still like this one better, just because it fits the environment better. I do still want to have something that's more science fantasy, And I'm not exactly going for a Greek castle, even though all of it is from the last Fortnite update, or the one before. Ooh, I like spikes. Let's see what this looks like. This might look really stupid though when I put it. Let's see what it looks like. 21. Yeah, looks really stupid. But what does it look like when I put it on top 3? Not too bad. Alright, this one is a good contender. I like this one too. Now here's the question. Do I want to have it jumping or not jumping? Is that... you know what? There's one more option that I'm thinking of. And it has to do... I have to find the building piece. It was under gallery. Was it under customizable? I don't think so. Let me delete that filter. Okay, perfect. Ooh, glass pillars. Would that look cool? Let's see. Nah, it's too light. It does kind of look cool, but I don't think it works. It doesn't work for this situation, I guess. I still want to kind of include glass somehow. I find it kind of funny that in Fortnite there's no such thing as glass. Like all windows in Fortnite are basically holes. You can just jump through it, which makes perfect sense in gameplay wise. But it is kind of interesting. No, not furniture. I believe it was under other. Ooh, what is that? Particle cube? I love particle cube things. I'm gonna delete this. I think it was a little fog that it created. What does this do? Do you see something? No, I don't. Oh, I do see it. And I have the perfect area for this. It creates like these little sparks. I'm gonna put this right here. It's perfect for this room. So in this game, there's this idea that one of the lore items is that the ability to spawn these mutants or these fiends is like a super weapon, right? But nobody really can master that super weapon because it's kind of like whenever you enable it, it just these monsters will kind of kill anybody on sight, whether they have no team allegiance. But whoever controls the castle believes that they are the ones that can control it. Let me go with this guy real quick. I don't know, I think rocks are better, the normal architecture. But let's see what this looks like. Why not? No, that's not it. Actually, I need to put this... Let me see where this out real quick. Yeah, there's a problem with this. Since the anchor point is in the middle, this means it goes up and down. While I can technically... And it doesn't look that great. It kind of looks cool though. Maybe for another day. I do like these little sparks that are happening. I wish they happened more often. What does this mean? Vortex ring. What is this? That is kind of cool. I don't know if you see it, but there's like these little dust things appearing with that. And it definitely goes with this science fantasy. You know, the more closer you're at the end game, the more nuts things should go, you know. We are not like... While everything was kind of questionably normal-ish, right in this game, like at that stage of things, I want things to go a little bit more nutty. Especially if it does look cool. But do I get to see it? Yeah, of course I get to see it. That is such a cool looking thing though. Well, you are on a maybe pile. I may use it, I may not. But this does look cool. Yeah, this is a really cool looking thing. Alright. I mean, if anything, this game has atmosphere. The only thing I need to do is I want to change this flooring up a little bit. Go ahead and... Can I delete this? Yeah, I can easily delete this. No. I think I got the wrong one. Yeah, I can definitely delete this block. Right here. I'm just gonna move a few things up real quick. Oh crap, okay, I need to just deselect allow translucent selection, because else I'm just selecting the special effects the entire time. Perfect. Here we go. And I'm gonna delete this guy. And here we go. Perfect. Now I'm gonna move this again like this, and now I have a bunch of lava to work with. So we have these columns right now. And I think what I'm gonna do is I am gonna create a ladder that starts from there and goes up there. And of course this means I also need some sort of sound effect. To accommodate that as well. Now the question is... Yeah, I can do one more row upwards. I'm still debating whether to keep it or not. Or this might not be a bad thing to do because this gives the player like a walkway. The only problem I'm having with this is just architecturally. I don't think it looks as nice. Or maybe it does. Who knows? It doesn't have to make perfect sense. I'm definitely one that says style over substance. If something feels really cool, I'd rather do the really cool thing than opt for realism. After all, this ain't a military shooter, you know. This is crazy science fantasy type of deal. At point 2. And the idea is the following, you know. You move this a bit up, and I'm gonna make this point 1, and actually maybe even, and then you're gonna go down this path, you know. You'll see it. So this is gonna create this stepping effect when you finally, when you press a certain button or something. The idea is to give the player a lot of at the end level, a lot of options to encounter that. Because the worst thing that the last thing I want to be doing is for a player to get all the way to this stage of the game, and then they're stuck down there and they cannot complete the round. That would suck so bad. No, we're not gonna let the player do that. I am not that much of a jerk. Well, I could be wrong, but I feel like that the Fortnite people, or the Epic, or the Unreal Engine people gave us more toys to play with. Such as, wow, what does this look like? Boom! Nah. I'm not sure if I like it. Atmospheric lining, what does this look like? This could work for this scene. But don't I have some of them? I thought I did. I guess I don't. What is this? Well, I'm gonna put this guy. What if I parent, this is kind of cool. See? It goes into, those space rocks, or those space thingies. They emitting the... Here you go. Yeah, this is pretty cool. No, it's a little further than I like it to be. Put this right here. Gonna put this right here. What if I put it all the way in the corner? there's a lot of things that I need to do. Put this right here. What would be really cool is if I have the ability to change the... it kind of works. Yeah, it actually does work pretty well. It definitely looks like something, some crazy science experiment. Not bad. And then we have this area too that works now. Okay, I'm very happy. All of it seems to be working now. And this now makes sense too, because that way the player knows not to go in the middle of it. And of course, yeah, that's perfect. The only thing I'm still questioning is what kind of column or what kind of block. What if I type in block? What do I get if I get block? A lot of floors, I imagine. Visualize a block symbol below. What does this mean? No, that's not the right piece. Oh, visualize it. They're talking about the sound things. Yeah, all the synth blocks. Okay, that's not something that I'll be working on. Is it ever customizable? Game? Oh, maybe on the shapes? Nah, they're too basic looking. Cube gallery. No, no, no. Nope, 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 nope. Not really finding it. That does look cool. Military lights. Okay. Those in prefabs now. Cubed. Here we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. The question is this better than what I have right now? No. I don't like it. I'd much rather have it more column. Now the question is, do I want to keep these as columns or the other ones? I think these are good enough. I guess in this case, it's just a matter now of doing the animation and making the duplicates, of course. Alright, this is good. Very snug there. Now, just to make it look more unified. What if I paste this in? Would this be better, or would... I don't like the top, so I'm gonna change the top. No, it didn't work. Oh, never mind. Okay. I need to change the top, definitely. That's fine. the sides can stay like that. Alright, perfect. Now I just have to find out how many of these I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Now the question is, do I need one more block? Would this be better, or would this kind of break the... not sure. Unless I can make it more narrow. Make this one the only outlier that's a little bit different. No, 0.5 is fine. Let's go 0.3. Oh, no, I can't do that ever. Let me delete this guy. I don't need you. Here we go. We got our blocks. Now we have to just find out how tall this block needs to be. I just said it. 0.3, okay. 0.3 is the lowest level it should be. And the highest it should be is... Let's see, 0.2 was a little too small, yeah. 0.5? Yeah, 0.5. So how many do you have? 1, yeah, 8. And the range is... Okay. Let's go really lazy with this. Let's go to our handy AI tool. What happened to my music? Oh, yeah, already all the way down? No. Here you go. I think so. I think we actually listened to everything. Okay, good enough. Alright. The max is 1.25. The lowest is 0.3. I have 8 blocks. I have 8 blocks that need to be stair-stepped evenly between those values. Of course. Alright, perfect. It even gave me the rounding. So here are the numbers. That's what I need to put in to make it look awesome. Okay, 0.4. I'm gonna just copy this. And I'm gonna paste this in this one. And how high is it? Yeah, I think this is pretty good. Here we go. And let's see what this turns out like I wanted it to. And yeah, I think this kind of could work. Like a stairs. Good. Perfect. The only question I have, and it's whether to make it, I should probably make it a little bit bigger. What if I, 0.25? Ooh, it would look better. More work, but it would look a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I am not afraid of extra work if the results is awesome. So I'm gonna delete this. Put this right here. Here we go. I do have to do one thing now. Delete all of these. Alright, we have the first one. I'm just making a much, this should create a much more smoother stair effect. Okay. So it's not gonna be like so harshly. This is very cool, I think. Alright. This is gonna be a lot more better looking one, but it's also gonna be. Here's the question, do I want to have the last one? How are we doing this last one? Do I want to have it like this? No, I think jumping wouldn't be too much of a problem. So we still have the same issue, same things, we just have to count them. Okay, 2, 3, okay, let's start over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's, how about, okay, I have 20 steps now. Let's do this. I have to, okay. Okay, this is much, look at that. Yeah, I could have, I didn't even need math. I could have done it myself, but oh well. That's fine. The good news is I can just I don't have to copy and paste any things anymore. 0.3 minus 0.3. Okay. There'll be 0.35. There'll be 0.4. Yeah, look at these steps. These steps are a lot more even. Now the question is, are they? I think they're still too high for the player to walk upon, but at the very least, they're visually more like steps, you know, more detailed and imposing. I mean, technically speaking, I could even make them a little bit more. You know, it's not that deep. I don't need to get into the whole thing. I don't need to go. Maybe whenever I have more time. When I have more time, I can make the stairs even more finer. So like 40 steps instead of that. So here's a question, how should I animate it? I could just do some crazy animation where all the blocks go up and then it goes into stairs. Lots of creative opportunities to do something really mind-blowing. Alright. So not quite sure yet, but I think it's gonna look really cool. As I said before, if anything, this game has style and atmosphere. And lore and story. Yeah, this looks a lot better. .95. And now this one is gonna be 0.1. And this one is gonna be 0.2. Oh, here we go. I needed to be this guy. And this one gonna be minus 1.1. And again, it's 2 more. Here we go. We got the stairs now. I think it looks all kind of cool, right? You go up there and then you counter the queen or king or whatever. Let's save it. I'm gonna check it in, and then I'm gonna do a very quick animation to see what it all looks like in the end. Okay, let me check this guy in. go. Fantastic. Look at that. How cool is this? Really cool, I think. Alright, let's make it a sequence. We're gonna call it the... Let's go to events. I'm gonna create a brand new level sequence. And I'm gonna call this castle. Castle. Stairs to ground. That's the name. Oh. Alright, let me take a look. Here we go. We got this. And now it's just a matter of including all of these guys into the level sequence. Alright, I'm gonna add all of these. Add 20 actors, perfect. Oh, perfect, it did it on all of them. Now the question is, can I... Oh, if I press enter... Oh, perfect! Ha! I didn't need to do anything. That's good, good. Alright. The only problem I'm having... Alright. We have this, and I'm gonna put this on the 4 seconds. And now I'm just gonna copy and paste that. Only one keyframe. Right there. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, of course, I pressed Control B instead of Control V. Oh, I wasn't able to do that? Oh, don't tell me I need to manually do all of that. Paste. Okay. Copy. Paste. So let's see how this looks like. Oh, this is bad. This is... Okay, I did not think about that. Okay. I need to adjust something. All of these need to go. I need to delete the rotation and... So I'm gonna put this right here. And if I press copy and now paste it. Yeah, okay, this makes much more sense. In fact, I kind of want to delete. That's fine. This is not gonna bite me in the ass, will it? Let's see. So I'm just gonna copy and paste all of these like this. And now it's... Ooh, that's kind of cool, I think. The only thing now is it should pop up... First it should pop up into this state and then it should go down. Let's go again on the very top one. And let's put it all the way at 8. And I am gonna do one keyframe, and that's gonna be a 0. I'm gonna put it 0.1. No, actually not 0.1. I'm just gonna be minus 0.1. Alright. So it's gonna go grow like this. And now I can just copy this one keyframe and paste it into all the other ones. Paste. 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 Man, there's so many of those. Paste. 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 And this one. Alright, now this is the animation. Boom, and then it goes down. Something like that. Instead of going, let's go backwards. Now the question is, this is a big question. Should I make it a bridge instead? That would work as well. I don't know. Oh no, I need to make it a bridge. Because this, otherwise we're gonna have a little bit of a gameplay dilemma. Which means this gate needs to change into one of the bigger ones as well. Which would be no problem, I think. Yeah, it would be no problem. Unless... Alright. Well, we created this. I may have to convert this into, I may have to convert this into bridge instead, which I think would be really cool. I like how it emerges as a stairs and then you slowly get in there. Oh well. Okay, I think this is it for my stream. Thanks so much for watching. This is episode 8. Done this 8 times now. I think we are above our 8-hour mark. And thank you so much for watching.